Hello everybody, my name is Spoons Rattling and welcome to episode 4 of Painting Chaos Space Marines on Red Corsairs. Now, the first step I followed was dry brushing all the armor with heavy blue-gray from Vallejo, though any gray would work. I also of course base coated black and put down the basing material now so it would be dry by the time we're painting it later. I just made a couple passes around making sure I got everything, starting from the bottom going down until it looked something like this. And then next is applying red, and I personally used Mephiston red. Though, if I was you, I would base all these with maybe a gray color first, as it took several coats and a glaze of red to get the color properly strong, as we'll see here in a moment. Just go around and block in all the colors, though again, I would recommend painting a sort of light gray over the armor and then painting the red, but I did not do that because I didn't think it would be as annoying as it was to paint this red. That aside, it just took a little bit of time. Again, just take your time, go around picking out the lower legs, torso, gloves, and the normal shoulder pad. You'll see here in a moment when I have the finished product put up. Because the Corsairs have a more segmented color scheme, as you can see here. There's not all one color, it's black and red. Next is Retributor Gold for the trim on the gauntlets and the upper legs. And then later you also want to apply this to the gloves, the trim of the gloves. Or gauntlets, I suppose is a more accurate term. So just go around the model and gently run your brush along the trim. I did two thin coats if necessary, though usually it wasn't. Another thing I'd recommend doing is basing all the black armor with the bad and black, but doing that just makes it easier to do corrections later because the black paint has a different finish to the black primer. I made a couple mistakes, but still I just wanted to show how this would look following very speedy techniques. Then you're going to want to block in all the silver using your favorite gunmetal paint. I used Lead Belcher, though you can use whatever you want, of course. This just compromises the weapons, the intakes and outtakes on the jump pack, and that's and the harness as well, and the Vox grill on his helmet. Just take your time, go around and pick out all the silver details, including the spikes on his boots. On his boots, but not the ones on his shins. I left those black. You can see some sped up footage of me doing just that. And then here's pretty much what it looks like. I also picked out the gold on the helmet. Next, I came back with a bad and black, and I did corrections. This is another good point to paint the black armor black, just so any corrections are easier to make. I did that on the helmet to make sure that fixing any issues with the eyes would be easier. From this point on, we're pretty much done. We just have to paint the eyes, and that's pretty much it, actually. Red Corsairs are relatively easy to paint, so long as you can get the red down quickly enough. So just take your time, go around and pick out any spots that are red that shouldn't be red. And the weapon casings I also made black, as it's just fitting for most Chaos armies. I based with a dark earth because it complements the very bright, vibrant color scheme of the Red Corsair as well. Next up, use a turquoise. I used Royal Cloak to paint in the eyes. Just take your time, brace your hands together, and just run your brush in there. You're likely going to spill some over, but since the helmet's going to be black anyways, it's pretty easy to fix. As you'll see, that's the next step that I follow here. I just make sure the color's nice and strong in those eye lenses, and from there we go on to the next step, which is repairing them with black. I guess I really wanted to make sure I got a strong color, which is good because the turquoise is rather striking against the black helmet. And then here's some footage of me doing what I said, just repairing it, running my brush around the eye to, fix the overspill, mainly on the left eye. The right eye was mostly okay. And then mix together a brown and black wash. I used Agrax and Nuln Oil, and then just put this all over the model. It washes the gold the way that I like, making it more warm, and it washes the black and red the way I like as well, just in general. And that's pretty much it. Follow the basing that I did in the other ones, wash with the dark brown, dry brush with a lighter color, and you're pretty much good, as you can see here. This is the final spin here in a moment. Well, I guess we wanted to get a frontal look first, which is fine. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, yeah. You can see me snapping there. That's from me forgetting that I had my camera recording for about 20 minutes of nothing. Here's what the model looks like, and that's about it. Their painting is quite easy. Anyways, my name is Spoons Rattling. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see the finale of this series, which is The Emperor's Children, which should be coming up in the next couple days. Again, I've been Spoons Rattling. I hope you've enjoyed this video. See ya!